We already did the first half, where we went to the sun. Well, not literally, because the sun is basically plasma, but at least we collected light samples from the sun instead of slam into it. We also went to Mercury, Venus, Earth, the Moon, the captured asteroid, Mars, Phobos, Deimos, but is there anything on Ceres? Absolutely nothing. I think, well, we did went to Mars, but not Phobos or Deimos. Why is there nothing on Phobos or Deimos? Okay, we'll need new rockets for these. Okay, now I'll need 3 rockets for... Doot, 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 doot. And these... Da, da, da. Go away. Okay, now I need 2 rockets for missions to Phobos, Deimos, and Ceres. And you could say that it's a planet, even though it's not. What the heck? Maybe we'll need to turn on the infinite build area. Okay, we'll get this one to Phobos. Since going to Phobos would be not easy. This is Phobos. I think we did went to Phobos and Deimos in the first half, but whatever. So let's go back to the... So I think we're at 7 point. Oh, we're going... Why are we going downer? Why are we going downer? Why are we going down? We could see that we already went to Mars. There's something on the ridge. This is Olympus Mons. This is one of the landmarks on Mars. There is no landmarks on Phobos or Deimos. Going back to Earth. Switch to this. Now let's go to Deimos. This one's on Deimos. Deimos is smaller than Phobos. Ew, hair. There. Even though we all might have already went to Phobos and Deimos in the first half, but this is the second half. Since there was no rockets on either of those objects, maybe we didn't went there in the second half. Oh, what is that? Is this it? Yup, that is it. Now let's go to Ceres. Yes, Ceres with a C. Let me spell it for you. Ceres. Well, anyway, Ceres is more like a blob instead of a perfect sphere. There's many landmarks on there, like the Herwan crater or the Urvara crater. But that's probably the two. Let's build. So, we need 6 of these for our next journey. This one, I'm trying to go. Okay, now this one is at low Jupiter orbit. 1.5 megameters above the ground. If you touch the ground, if you go deep into the ground, your rocket will disappear. If you go deep into the ground, your rocket will disappear. I already did this experiment before, though. Uh-oh. Phoebe. This is actually what Phoebe would look like, even though it looks weird. There's only one landmark here, the Zephus crater. Almost 6,000 kilometers above the surface of Jupiter is like the orbit of Phoebe. Let's go back to the... Let's go back to the world. Round the world, around the world. Now we're going to Io. This is Io. It kind of looks like a pizza, though. This one's Io. It looks like a pizza. There's only 2 landmarks on this object. The Chalybis Regio is over here. But on the side is the Colchis Regio. Lines up with the equator. Kind of. Let's go back. Let's go to this one. Whoa! That was stupid. We could go to Europa. This is Europa. Oh, it almost fell over. It almost went going to bend over. What's this? This part of the the object, like there's only one landmark. The Connemara, yeah, the Connemara Chaos. Just know that this is the second one half. This is the second half. Oh well. Let's go. Now we got one more object thingy. Like this one. I mean this one. Okay, let's just pause it. Okay, let's just pretend that didn't happen. So we only got... Now let's go here. This is Ganymede, the largest moon in the solar system. Okay, I guess this is pretty much stupid. Horrible. I mean, we are on the surface of Ganymede. But there's also the Galileo Regio. Since I'm just gonna skip. Okay, fine. I'm just gonna do this one. Now we're going back to the world. Now there's only one left. Got one more left. Now we're going to Callisto. That is one. There's no landmarks on this object. So what about, but how about any on Earth? Yeah, there's only the Space Center. Okay, so now it's... Before we do this... Uh-oh. Oops. Maybe we'll need something. Boop. Let's see, so what... Since we'll need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 rockets to go for all of the Saturnian moons. Wow, that's a lot. Let's build new rockets. Where is the thing? Okay, now we'll need to... Three, 4, 5. Now we have 10 of those. Okay then, so maybe I should probably redesign this. No then. Okay, fine, we can use these. Okay, now I'll take this here, and this here, and this here. Now I'll need some on the other side. Oops. 1, 2, 3. That's 9. Yes, we have 9. So let's just go for Saturn. Let's go into. Now let's go into this far above the. Or in the rings. Oops, we should probably orbit at 10. Oh, but by here we're beyond the orbit of Tethys. But by here we're beyond the orbit of Tethys, which, yes, that's Tethys. So let's go to Pan. This one. Now we're on Pan. We got 2 here. Wait. Where'd the other one go? I mean, let's just switch to this one. So, let's go and next is Mimas. No, not this. These. Now I'll take this one and we'll go to and sell this. And now we're gonna go back up there. No, not this one. That one, okay, I'll switch to that. Now we got 5. Now we're going to Tethys. Yeah, 1,000 kilometers of the ground would be inside of the rings. The same thing will happen if you go into Saturn. Like the same, bro. Going into Saturn would basically do the same thing as what going into Jupiter would do. Okay, now, well, no, not this. Switch to, now we switch to this. And then we'll, to here. And I'll switch to this. Switching to this. And then we'll be going here. Uh-oh. Baby, we got 11. We don't need this. And then we're gonna go here. I guess this will be the end. Because I'm just gonna split this into thirds instead. We got 1/3. This is the second third. And this would be the third third. I mean, the next would be the third third. Like third number 3.